Hello there, Aries. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. This is Sun, Moon, Venus, divine readings. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. This will be for your material world and your love life, as we do every week. This is a timeless reading, though, so if it doesn't resonate, just take a look at the Aries playlist and then see if there's something on there, you know, that just calls to you. Also take a look at your other placements. You know, this will be, I sometimes, you know, I'm a Leo sun sign, so I will take a look at my Cancer moon, my Cancer Venus, my Taurus rising, because sometimes that's going to resonate, especially my Taurus rising for my material world often. So just kind of take whatever, obviously. This week's candles, if you are new to my channel, I create these candles every week. These ones, I know that they don't, I'm actually really excited because I got a bunch of tins to start making them look a little bit more uniform. I know that uniform doesn't seem like me at all, but I did decide to do this. Let me take this off. I have these old crystal plates, but coasters, but they're not needed anymore. So this week is obviously this green, really pretty light green is going to be for abundance, however that means for you. There is some lavender in there. I wanted something that really felt like whatever is comfortable for you is abundance. Maybe it's because vacation keeps coming up for a lot of you guys, so I just was like, maybe you guys really need to be able to attract in some me time. So whatever that means for you, take it if it resonates. This one is for love, however that resonates for you. If you just need, maybe you guys need a vacation with your significant other if you're not attracting in a relationship, you know. And then this is for joy and just blissed out. Maybe you guys need a spa day. I don't know. Let's see. So this week I'm using the Tarot Nefertiti. When I was meditating, Spirit was very clear that ancient Egypt was going to be coming through for this week. So let's see what happens when it comes to your readings. I'm very, very curious as well. So yeah, we're going to jump right into it. Aries, what's going on with your material world? Material world for Aries, please. Thank you. We have the Nine of Wands. Woo. The Devil did come up reverse, but let's just see. And the Two of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. So you guys, let's see what's going on here, because the Nine of Wands in this deck, this rabbit is battling a poisonous snake, and he's got it. He's got this battle in the bag, but you know, you can tell like he's tired. His tongue's hanging out. You know, I don't know if you've ever seen like an exhausted animal, but he is tired and he doesn't really want to fight anymore, but you know, his life's on the line, so he is going to complete this fight. With the Devil here, I feel like you guys, I feel like you guys are at the end of your rope with something at work here. It's like something has to give. And I think that a lot of you felt like maybe you've been obligated to someone or something for too long. And at the end of the day, I think that you are coming to the realization that you really do own your own existence here, and that nobody really has, like, you're not truly obligated to do anything that you don't want to do. I know that that sounds kind of crazy because you're like, yeah, but I signed a contract. And it's like, yeah, you did. But there's always, you always have an option here. So I think that you guys are going to find this week that there's a way out of something that doesn't quite feel right to you. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start pulling more cards, but I really think that for some of my Aries here, you guys might be in a work situation that feels really off. Feels like they're, you know, maybe pushing you in a direction that doesn't feel quite comfortable to you, and that there is a way out. I think you're going to discover a way out this week. Okay, so, and although we do have major arcana on the table, you guys know that that might mean that we have divine timing on the table. Let's see if that comes up. But I do want to tell you that it does feel like there's a way out this week. Spirit, what is a deck for us to use for this Nine of Wands energy? All right, we're going to use the Shamanic Dreamer Journey. Yes. Colette Baron Reed. I'm shuffling a little bit off just because I don't want it to put out these candles here. What is Aries doing? This is Nine of Wands about. I just heard you're nearing the end of an oppressive situation, you guys, so whew. It's traveling worlds, wandering between realms. Yeah, you guys are about to wake up. Preparations come to fruition, so yes. I think that you guys are about to wake up, and you are about to, for some of you, straight up walk out. But for a lot of you, I think that you are going to make the choice to go to something else. Maybe this is something that has been long-standing, but I do think that a lot of you are going to be able, at least at the very, very, very least, you are going to wake up to something long-standing, okay? Something, for some of you, I feel like it's pretty dark, not gonna lie. There could have been something written into your contract that's maybe not even legal. Hate to say that, but I'm not surprised either, because I've seen it before, you know, especially, and sometimes employers don't even know, especially like with startups and stuff like that, because they don't know, because it's a startup, they're brand new, you know. So, but for some of you, it's not that innocent. Like they know what they're doing, and they're just trying to exploit. So I feel like for some of you, you need to look like, if it feels off, like if there's something like you're working a ton of hours, but like, you know, you're not getting paid enough for it, or they're like, well, but your salary, so you have to work as much until the work is done. But you know, depending on where you live, that's not necessarily true. Like it depends on how much you get paid. So if you get paid a minimum amount of salary, even if it's not hourly, then that's not true. They have to pay you overtime regardless. So that's not, I can't offer legal advice, you guys, but this definitely feels like someone is trying to be a little shady and underhanded. So, but the good news is I do think you're waking up to it. Okay. What's another for the devil, please? All right. Energy Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor for Aries. For some of you, it's just the decision that I'm not gonna be a slave to anybody else anymore. Like, you know what? Every time I work for someone else, they always try to somehow exploit my labor, and I'm not doing that anymore, which is really shitty. Yeah, you already know. You already know if you're being exploited. You already know that something underhanded is happening with the 7th chakra Archangel Uriel. At the bottom of the deck is 3rd chakra Archangel Shamiel. You deserve better than what they are currently giving you. Also, I believe that your angels are protecting you. For some of you, it is deeper. Like I said, it is a bigger deal than some of my other Aries. So be very, very cautious, please. It feels very exploitive. Okay, 2 of Pentacles, Spirit. Or is it 2 of Pentacles? All right, we are more angels. Okay. They really want to be heard with y'all. Okay, 2 of Pentacles is going to be clarified by the Angel Guide deck by Kyle Gray. Listen deeply. Intuition and downloads, yeah. And the 2s are, and there's a 7 here too. You guys may have been having some deep dreams about this, if not flat out like spiritual guidance, signs, intuitions. Of course, this does say downloads. Your angels have been really trying to get your attention about a situation when it comes to your finances. It is like, maybe if there's like contracts or something, like maybe you get ringing in your ears, like a sensation of like dizziness, or, you know, a feeling in your gut, like an actual like, oh, I don't feel so good right now, like nauseous, or pressure in your head, something like that. Like, I think that some of you guys are getting like bodily sensations, or there's like just really deep signs that something is off here, you guys. And I feel like this is going to even out. I don't want to freak you guys out, but I feel like you guys will know it, and you cannot deny it. Okay, so really, 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 Spirit is being very strong here, Aries, not to fly into anything that is and for some of you, I feel like it's if it looks too good to be true, and I want you guys to be cautious, because I really think that they are trying to like razzle dazzle you. For some of you, Aries, it could be because, you know, you are in a situation where you're tired and you're ready to get out, and, you know, you go in and you're like, I'm going to leave. And they're like, oh, if you stay, we're going to do this, 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 and this. I don't think they can do the things that they're promising you to do. So it could be just like a flat out lie, but there is something to do with, I think for some of you guys, it's a worse story than anything. And there's like traps here that they could set. And now I'm seeing with like the snake and the rabbit, like you have to be very cautious. Like there's snakes afoot for sure. Okay. Oh my God, you guys. Came in hot this week. All right, one more card for my Aries. Material world, next 7 days, Spirit. Yeah, it's not a good time to take risks and put up some boundaries. There's some snakes around, you guys, especially at work. So please be very extra cautious. You will know some of the, I will tell you, physical symptoms that I get when I'm around snakes is like, it feels like for some people, like I get very nauseous. I feel like I want to run. Like I'm like, I'm going to jump out that window. Like that's a bad idea. That's not how you escape situations. You know, like when your pets get their hackles up, that's kind of what it feels like for me. So, and I won't know exactly why. It could be a brand new person, brand new situation, and I won't know exactly why, but it will always, you know, if I allow it to play out, I will see that I was right, you know. So just, you know, listen to your body when it comes to these kinds of things, because I really feel like you will know. I really feel like you will know. Now, sometimes, especially when it comes to business stuff for me, the night before I will have very, very strong premonitions and dreams about people, places, things. It could be like contracts go up in flames. There's like things like that I need to be paying attention to. And I will, you know, meet people that kind of fit that description the next day. So pay attention to stuff like that. So, you know, I feel like I have some very, very strongly intuitive, psychic Aries that are watching this, and Spirit is like, please pay attention to this. Like someone is trying to be very, very tricksy. All right. Very, very false. Okay. Bottom of the deck is new home. So this could be someone trying to sell you a dream, you guys. Just be careful. All right. Just be careful. All right, let's go ahead and move into love, Aries. Okay. One second, I'm gonna take a sip of my water. Okay. I'm trying so hard not to like put these out. Okay. Aries in love. Ooh. 6 of Arrows. This was showing up already. That's very interesting. And Justice. Bottom of the deck is 7 of Staves. You guys have a lot of fighting energy this week, but this is actually, it feels like you're moving away from this into something a lot calmer. The 7 of Staves could be last decan Leo energy. The 6 of Arrows is possibly Aquarian energy. That would be 2nd decan Aquarian energy. If you are new to the channel, decans refer to 10-day periods of the zodiac. So the first decan would be the first 10 days of that solar return, that time, the sun's period in that sign, okay? So this would be the 2nd decan of Aquarius. This is traditionally the Hierophant tradition, right? Which I always find very, you know, I understand why it is Romeo and Juliet in this deck, but it's kind of like a very non-traditional story as well. So it is kind of funny to me. I just have always found the story a little non-traditional, we'll say that. And then Penelope and Odysseus as Justice do really, I love, one of my favorite Greek stories, but okay. Penelope is one of my favorite. She should have the whole book, quite honestly. She's amazing to me. Anyways, 7 of Staves. So you could be doing with a Libra, this could be Taurus. So we've got some big Venus energy here. But doesn't have to be. I do think that you guys, and I've been saying this for quite some time, with these major arcana cards, I want to say again that it looks like we have divine timing on the table, but it does look like you guys are attracting in something a lot healthier. I think it looks like with the 7 of Staves, maybe you might have had to deal with someone that you felt like you were always having to stand up to, you know, like maybe they didn't quite believe the same things that you did. Maybe, oh God, I even just heard like, oh, some of the things that you think are really stupid. Like, and I don't like that at all. You know, anybody that believes that you have to think exactly like them, like that's kind of red flag, you know, I'm getting like huge red flags there. It's like, okay, I understand when someone doesn't believe the same things that you did because they weren't brought up the same ways, but for them to just outright call you stupid because you don't understand, you know, a concept because you've never lived that concept is a little troubling. So that's what I'm kind of getting for at least one of my Aries. I just really feel like there's a lack of compassion from maybe one of your past relationships, and I don't feel like that's happening here. They could come from a fairly traditional background, but there is still a lot, like they seem to come from a place of logic, but they still want to be fair. You know, they still are just like, I've never really seen it from that point of view before. Help me understand. And it's like, oh, that's refreshing. This is the vibe that I'm getting. Okay, so let's go ahead and start to clarify. I like this a lot. And not in a condescending way at all. Like, it's not coming. They could actually come from a background of education, because it does remind me of of, you know, some like a professor or something. When I used to teach and I didn't quite understand a question, I would ask someone, okay, help me understand where you're coming from. And I was genuine. Like, I don't get it. It was my way of saying, I don't get it. You know? Okay. And so, 6 of Arrows. Whoa. Friendship. Oh. And you know what? Aquarius does rule deeper, friendship on a level that is more like a soul family friendship. So nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. Gorgeous. What is this tradition about? What is this Hierophant here? Okay, we were not catching fire today. Soulmate. I told you guys. Whew. All right, and then Justice. Yep, I knew it. Somebody was really critical of you before. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. That is this person. And the story of Penelope and Odysseus, if she is a calmer person than, oh my goodness. Like, if you think about all the things that homie was doing while he was away, and all she did to keep the house together, and he gets home, and she's just like, all right, let's just go ahead and fight everybody, get my husband back, and like accept him completely and wholly as who he is, and regardless of what he did, you know, like that is next level acceptance. I don't know if I could do it, but I respect the hell out of her, I suppose. You know, so I think that this is very next level. I think that what is coming in, the person is like super, super fair. And look at the bottom of the deck for you guys, sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. I feel like you are attracting in, if you haven't already done so, Aries, some of you are already in this union and you're just like, yeah, what I had before, this person like would be like, hey, you can't load the dishwasher that way. It's a shitty way. And they wouldn't even help you do it. Like, they wouldn't tell you the correct way. They would just tell you that you're shit at it. You know what I'm saying? And you're just like, wow, I can do nothing right with this person. And this person is like, not like that at all. They are so fair and so kind and so patient. And this is beautiful. This is gorgeous. Oh. Romantic feelings. You guys might have a friend that, you know, things just, didn't we have it? I feel like we had this before. I keep doing this with you guys. I mean, it's with a lot of you where I have told so many of you, especially those of you who are my friends in real life, and I'm just like, I don't remember channeling, but sometimes things will come, like, pop back in. I do think that some of you might have someone in your friend group that will move from something, you know, pretty chill, you know, and this is where it moves into something very serious, it looks like. All right. Both of them? Okay. We have new love. So it looks like it comes from a place of, oh, and someone, again, okay, so if you're not sure who this is, this could be someone that you didn't necessarily look at before because you're like, no, there's no way that they were into me. They could come from a different background with the Hierophant, but there's a newness to it, but since it comes with soulmate, I want to say that it feels like you've known them forever. Okay, like even if it did start out just as a friendship, when you first met them, you're like, are we best friends? Like, immediately, you know? Get one more here. You guys might live at a distance too. Yeah, this keeps coming up because I feel like that, okay, not right when I said you might live at a distance, I feel like this is from the past. I feel like this was something you guys dealt with before. And it's like, with it coming up with fairness, with it coming up with justice, it feels like you're finally getting something that is equal. Like, before, you put everything in, and then unrequited love is saying, like, you put it all in and you were not getting back in return what you put in, and this is not the, like, here you put in like a full cup and you get a full cup in return. Now, what you put in, like, you know, equal parts, but like to different things. Like, I want to say that, like, I'm trying to like think of like an idiom that would work for everybody, but like, you know, we all give different things and we all speak different languages, and we all have different moving parts to get a machine going, you know. So like, we don't all have to speak the same language and put in the same exact type of weight, but I do feel like there's quite a bit of, it's just equal and fair and balanced here, okay? And look at the bottom. It is safe for you to love. I just feel like after everything, there's so much strength here and comfort and safety after you guys must have been through it. You guys must have really been through it. I just feel like you guys had someone who just really didn't give you shit but criticism, you know? It could have been much worse for some of you, because I did see while I was shuffling some of my harder deck, or like separation, and oh, and there are some, well, okay, so there could be some separation. There could be like a physical distance here too. And I mean, we could also be talking about the fact that you might be at a physical distance right now with the person. With unrequited love, you might have feelings for someone you're not sure. Let's look. Okay, we're almost. All right, Spirit. Woo. Meeting and convert. This is still friendship. For a lot of you, this is just the beginning. And I really want to say that it does feel like this is taking its time, and I think that before, it may not have, you may not have wanted that, Aries, and I understand that as a fire sign, you guys know, right? I understand that, but like at the same time, this feels like just going with the flow is the right move here, okay? Let things not unravel, but just go at the right speed. Yes, someone expresses love. There, we have it again. I do think that this is going to happen. Thinking of you and letting you know, but it's just like, and it's not like there's a shyness to it. It's just that there's a timing to it. It's like, I don't want to rush this, but I will do it in my own time, because I'm not a game player. I don't want any, and maybe they went through something similar, which is really nice as well, you know. I don't want to put you through what I went through. And it's like, oh, hey, like in time, let's reveal the fact that we both went through it. There's that, and love call always reminds me too that there could be a distance here. So you guys might, you know, meet, maybe you're on vacation, maybe you meet online, maybe you meet something like that. And so a lot of this taking things slow is because you kind of have to, you know, with the traditional thing here, it's like, you have to take things slow. Like, you can't just, you know, jump into bed kind of thing. All right, Penelope. What's justice here for? Yeah. Hold on. Wait, I'm sorry. How do you want me to? Oh, wow. Okay, I just saw twin flames at the bottom. All right, so we have I like you, but I accidentally covered up the twin flames. And now it says axe, which is separation. So I do think that some of you guys, let me kind of get another one here, you guys, because that was kind of, oops. Okay. So now it is the Phoenix again. But I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, and want to date. So I do feel like you guys have something really, really nice here. If you're already in this, wonderful, congrats. Let it just happen. Go with the flow. It feels really nice. It feels like it's not what that thing was before, you know? It feels like, it feels like I want you to take your time, you know? Like, I'm really getting this whole, like, you know what? Let's just see where things land. And I like that. I really, really like that. So, and I mean, with the soulmate card, and I did see the twin flame card, I promise you guys, I know you don't have to believe me, but this says new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and changed mind. So I think that a lot of this is because we have that very fiery bottom of the deck feeling that we had before, you know, and out of the ashes of something that wasn't working, something really nice is coming out, okay? Something beautiful is coming out. So congrats, you guys, congrats. All right. So let's, okay. I do get one more message of love. In my seer circle, we channeled some more love messages this weekend, so it's a healthier, fatter deck this time. Can I get one more message of love for Aries, please? Reset your expectations. And I think that this has to do with you guys thinking with this unrequited love and, you know, having been criticized before, that wasn't fair, you know, and that's not right. And you deserve someone who can fill your cup back, okay? And so, yep, stop selling yourself short is the bottom of the deck. Please know that you deserve way better than what you have been getting. Okay, if none of this has happened yet, know that this is coming. And if you are still in this position of someone who doesn't give you what you deserve, then know that you deserve peace. Know that you deserve someone who can give you comfort, who can give you joy, who can make you laugh, who can fill your cup. Whatever that means for you, you deserve that too, okay? So that is it. Like, you deserve that, period, Aries. All right, one more soul message. Ooh. Break the chains. Okay, so I think some of you guys are still in this shit. So, Aries, if you are still in this and you feel like you have been giving it all to someone and you are constantly having to stand up for yourself and constantly fighting a battle just to be who you are, you don't have to do that. You absolutely do not have to do that, because the person that you belong with is your counterpart, okay? Penelope and Odysseus, she is described as like one of the most intelligent women in Greece, and he is described as one of the most cunning men in Greece as well. So like, you deserve your counterpart, period, on everything. You are transforming is the bottom of the deck there. So and we did have transformation as the Phoenix. I think a lot of you are coming out of this. A lot of you are, you know, hopefully in this. I really did feel like some of you guys are really here. You're in the brand new beginning and you're like, oh my God. But I think that some of you guys are just coming out of this and you need to be told that you deserve it, okay? So that's what I'm here for. You do deserve it, Aries. And I hope that that sticks and that you feel it and you let it soak in, okay? You deserve better, absolutely. And I hope you know that. If this resonated, I would love if you would comment down below, give me a huge thumbs up. Please, please, please subscribe, receive these beautiful blessings. Also, you guys, go into my Discord. The Discord link is below. I would love to talk to you guys further. And we do chat quite often. We're getting better. I'm getting better. But if you tag me in there, I'm going to talk. So, except for Mondays and Tuesdays when I'm filming. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Please, please, please check out the other videos. And I'll see you soon. Bye.